Yo, welcome to the channel. I'm V and I'm gonna show you 6 of my trading days where I passed a 200k funded account challenge. I recorded all my trades live with great explanation for why I took these trades. I basically explain as I'm trading it, so sit back, it's gonna be a long video, a very worthy one. It will give you the confidence to pass your own funded challenges as well. So this is the day 1, the first trading day. For the new people, I only trade nasdaq. I trade at 9.30, which is my trading model. So first of all, as you can see, the price in nasdaq is at its highest point. There are no buy side liquidities behind this price. It already took all the buy side objectives, which is visible here on the daily chart. It's at its highest point. This is the new day opening gap. So we got this new day opening gap down here, which is also where there are so many multiple sell sub liquidities. And if it stop me out, I will enter trade higher and put my stop loss here. Entering trade with my funded account, I'm risking only 0.5%. 200k account, 1% will be 2k, and I'm risking only 1k. So the price stopped me out and I'm gonna enter trade again. So now I'm in my second trade, having a higher entry and a stop loss, going back to my prop firm and entering trade there as well. So the second trade is in profit. My first trade was a losing trade, so I'm down 0.5%. So here is my entry and a stop loss in my funded account. As you can see, I entered trade, I sold the price at the edge of the market. So this is a part you want to pay attention to. Explaining my take profit. I picked this place because there are so many sell sub liquidities with a new day opening gap, and also it's 5:30 a.m. Price usually takes the liquidity of 5:30. Everything I do in the paper trading, I also do it in my funded account. So the price expanding down aggressively already took sell sub liquidities from 8:30. So the price is very close to my take profit. It already took so many sell sub liquidities and sell side objective, and it's a very good time to sell some partials, which I do in paper trading but not in my funded account. In my funded account, I'm waiting for the price to get to my take profit, which it doesn't, as you can see here, and I closed the trade in break even. So even though I was in so much profit, my profit is at break even. So I had one losing trade, 0.5% down in the beginning of the video, and in the next trade I closed it in a way that I'm at least in break even, so 200k with no loss. So the first day I had no profit, no loss either. So day 2 trade in my funded account, the price has been bearish, and now the price seems to be going back up as a retracement back to the inefficiencies it has in buy side. I like to see the price to expand down and take all these sell sub liquidities, the new day opening gap, and all these inefficiencies in the sell side. So right now I'm seeing the price going in premium for inefficiencies before expanding down. So now I got my bias, it's bearish, I see a trading opportunity, so I go in lower time frames to execute my buy sell. So in the lower time frames, I can also see so many buy side objectives, buy side liquidities, and there is also that equilibrium right there. So it's very likely for the price to expand up and take all those highs, touch that equilibrium, and then expand down aggressively and take the sell sub liquidities, and all other buy side liquidities up there are likely to be left behind for another time. So the price expanded down very aggressively, so I'm not going to wait for the price to take all those buy sub liquidities that I talked about. I start selling the price right here, putting my stop loss above the order block. My take profit, just like I said, is the sell sub liquidities down there, and I'm going to use Fibonacci to determine the exact level. Also, as you can see, the price is expanding down very aggressively which was expected. So the price already reached my objective, which is this sell sub liquidities. I'm going to close my trade in my funded account and paper trading. So here is my profit. I was risking 0.5% and I earned 3k, so it's like a 3 risk reward ratio and 1% and half in profit in my profit. So that was the second day and I only had one execution, which was a winning execution. So let's go for the third trading day. So yesterday price made this old high, then it expanded down and it's been consolidating in this dealing range since then, which is basically the range between this 25% Fibonacci level until the equilibrium, and this is the bottom of the range. The price expanded down and quickly went back up and made this tail, which goes under the discount level and also takes these lows. Overall price has been bullish, and right now there are so many equal highs right here, so that's something I'm looking for, and also this fair value gap and so many inefficiencies in the buy side. So in the 1 minute chart there are so many low resistance sell sub liquidities right here, but also equal highs in the buy side. We have the new day opening gap up here, and just like I said, I'm seeing both sides having liquidities, and I'm not sure about my bias, so I'm not taking any trades right now. I'm waiting for the price to give me more data, and if I will be able to determine any bias from that, I will see if there is any trading opportunity. So doing some intra-market analysis in the 30-minute chart, this is Dow Jones and it looks very weird and bullish. It's doing an immediate rebalance and it clearly has buy side objectives, while also S&P also clearly has these buy side objectives and doing an immediate rebalance. XY, the dollar is bearish. It made equal highs right here, and respected this premium level. It has so many lows down here, so it's very likely for the price to just expand up in nasdaq because it's a very symmetrical market as well, so it's high probability. So I have inter trade with my profit and also in this paper trading in trading view, and this is my entry. Obviously my stop loss behind or around or under the equilibrium of this candle, which is a order block, and my profit will be these equal highs in 30-minute charts. So I wouldn't say I was wrong about the bullish bias or the buy side objective, but I was wrong about my target because it did expanded up aggressively and took some highs, and it did it also in Dow Jones. Look how bullish it is, and also in S&P, which is also bullish, and how the XY expanded down. But in nasdaq it just expanded until here, and then it started expanding down and took my stop loss right here. Just like I mentioned in the beginning of the video, that I'm also seeing bearish objectives, sell side liquidities, or inter trade short right here with this candle. My profit, my funded account, that's my stop loss right there, which is basically 2k, which is 1% risk, and my objectives, just like I said, will be the 30-minute lows right here down here. Price is reaching down to my objective, which is basically these equal lows right here. So the price just triggered my take profit. You just have watched my first trading day live. We are in 2.5% in profit. Now let's go over to the fourth day of trading. So the reason I enter trade short, you can see all these low resistance sell sub liquidities, while the price already expanded up and reached its buy side objectives and took highs. And if we zoom in the price, we can see 8 and 30 candle, it has fair value gap and inefficiencies. So before 9 and 30 expands down, it's having a retracement back to premium to these fair value gap and inefficiencies and order block. So the price is expanding down. I also like to mention that I'm taking this trade on this paper trading account and not on my Profrim account. By the way, I did not explain my stop loss correctly. So let's say there is a Fibonacci level from that 100% until that equilibrium 50%, and the equilibrium of that Fibonacci until the 100%, there is also another equilibrium, or basically 25%, and that will be my stop loss, which is basically the half of that range, our dealing range, and that's where my stop loss is. And for my take profit, I'm targeting lows around that equilibrium 50%. So the price reached my objective and I'm closing my trade. So you have watched another live trading with me, which was the fourth day, but just like you've seen, I did not execute that trade on my prop frame because I was late to the chart and I didn't want to risk that on my prop frame. So now let's go to the fifth day of trading my funded account. In only 20 seconds it will be 9:30. The price expanded down until here. There is a new day opening gap right here, new week opening gap actually, and there are multiple low resistance liquidities down here, equal lows, but also low resistance liquidities in buy side. So I don't really have a bias because I haven't done my analysis yet completely, and I can see the price going both ways, so I'm not going to be taking any trades at the moment, but I'm going to look for more data for analysis so I can determine by my bias if I have any and if there is any trading opportunities. So the price expanded up and I didn't take any trades. The bullish objectives will be this level of the range equilibrium and these low resistance buy side liquidities, buy stop liquidities. Price expanded up after taking a retracement back down to the opening price at 9:41. It reached the objective, the buy side level Fibonacci equilibrium that I mentioned, and it took the buy side objectives, BSLs, low resistance liquidities, and I did not take any trades at all because I was late to the market, just like I explained, and I haven't done my analysis, so I didn't know what's going on. So that was day 5, and as you could see, I did not take any trades at all again because, just like I said, I'm going to show every trading day the days I'm going to have a losing trade, the days I'm going to have a winning trade, and the days I'm not even going to trade. And that's very important because if you don't see a trading opportunity, you should not be taking any trades at all. So now let's go to the day 6 trading my funded account. The price was in a consolidation and there is this big new day opening gap right here. In this consolidation I can see so many low resistance liquidities in sell side. There are so many equal lows, while price already made this equal high up here and is respecting premium. So I do look for the price to take these highs later, but right now I think the price will be bearish and it will take these, but of course I'm gonna need some more analysis. So again, it might be one of those days that I'm not going to take any trade. So the market is still consolidating and I don't see any trade, but I'm going to put my Fibonacci on the Fibonacci to get a smaller levels, just to see which in which levels it's consolidating. So it's from this equilibrium until the 25%, negative 25%, and it's just playing around this level. I think the price will be bearish, so I've seen the opportunity and I have a bearish bias. So the reason I entered trade short is that it took some highs up here and then it was just bearish at the beginning of the 9:30, like right before 9:30, pre 9:30. It was respecting premium, of course it was also respecting discount, but it was going for the new day opening gap and I thought it would really go down after going under the new day opening gap. And right here it created this volume gap before entering 9:30 or pre 9:30, which is also another thing I'll look for. So the price expanded up and took my stop loss, but I was sure about my bias, so I did enter trade short again, and this time my take profit got triggered. So at day 6 I had one winning trade. There was 2 executions. At first my stop loss got triggered, and in the second one my take profit got triggered. So now let's go over to day 7. So the price was bullish, it expanded up until here. It created this new day opening gap at the true day opening. There are multiple sell sub liquidities, so many low resistance sell sub liquidities down here. Price at 9 AM, it took the buy side liquidity of 8 and 30. So I don't expect the price to go higher for 8 and 30 or 8 AM liquidities. Definitely there are so many buy side liquidities up there, but right now the price is bearish. It took some liquidity from 8 and 30, and I'm looking for the price to expand down, take these sell sub liquidities in sell side, and touch this new day opening gap. So this is my funded account. I enter trade short right here, and I'm going to put my take profit much lower while my stop loss is above this order block right here, but I'll put it here because the spread is big, but my stop loss is this order block, and this is the high of the 9, and I don't think the price will go higher than that. If it did, I think it will just take some buy liquidities here and respect this order block, but I don't think it will go that high. I think it will just respect this order block. It won't go higher than this, and it will just touch these inefficiencies inside this range, which is this order block and this fair value gap, and taking these highs, which is why I enter trade right here with my funded account. So the price expanded up just like I said, took these highs and took my stop loss as well, but I enter trade again because just like I mentioned, I think the price is bearish and it might go higher for taking these highs, which it did. So that was another entry for me. I enter trade short again after having one loss, and my take profit is again new day opening gap and those sell sub liquidities right here, and this level of discount. While my entry should have been up here, I missed it and my entry was a little bit lower, and my stop loss is the opening, near the opening price right here. So here's my funded account. The prices keep expanding down aggressively. I'm in profit, and this is my first loss, and my take profit will be right around here, much lower actually. It will be around here. So the price aggressively expanded down and took my triggered my take profit at the new day opening gap. So again, another profitable day. Note that my entry should have been up here, but I missed it. So it's very important to don't miss the opportunity and take your opportunity. But either way, we are in almost 4% profit because it's a 200k account, so 1% is 2k, and we are in almost 8k, so it will be 4%. So that was day 7, and I'm in 4% in profit. Let's go over day 8. So before we move to day 8, I need you to know that I used AI voiceover for that video.
So the price expanded up until 11 p.m. yesterday, and then it was bearish from there until 9 a.m. When the price is very bearish, first thing I look at is if it reached its objective or not, and the liquidity in the buy side. So here the liquidity in buy side is Darway liquidity because the expansion down is very aggressive and one-sided. And about if it reached its objective or not. The price expanded down until here, and it took this sell stop liquidity, but that's not really its objective. I would say the price would still go lower for this liquidity and sell side level. So the price is expanding down as expected. It took the lows of 9 a.m. I will wait for it to give an entry to enter trade short. I will wait for the price to reach the equilibrium of this fair value gap, and that will be my entry. So the price had its retracement up to my entry. I entered trade right there. and price expanded down aggressively to my objective, which were the sell stop liquidities and the sell side level.
So again, it was another successful, profitable trading day. But again, I did not take that trade on my prop firm. In that day, I took it in paper trading. There are days where you don't trade with your funded account, so I'm still in only 4% profit. Let's go to day 9.
The first thing I saw here is that the price has low resistance liquidity and sell side. It expanded up and took buy side objectives and reached a buy side level. Now I didn't consider this one, but as you can see, it's also respecting this order block and has a rejection block. Okay, so the price is expanding down at 9. And 9:30 would hunt 8 liquidity, which is presented very well. And just like I've said at first, there are equal lows and low resistance liquidities and sell side. So I've got my bearish bias for 9:30. Moving to the 1-minute chart to have a closer look for my analysis and finding an entry if I'm taking a trade. So now everything is much more visible. The run on buy side, how bearish the price is, and the low resistance liquidity and sell side. Best time to enter trade is right now, as the price is very aggressive towards sell side. Entering trade with paper trading and my prop firm. Stop loss can be right above this fair value gap candle. Price expanding down very aggressively. The reason I started sharing my trades in this live format is to help traders to gain more confidence in trading. It helped me out a lot back then when I've started it, and I hope it will help you too. Even if you are an already consistently profitable trader, I'm sure you can find the value you are looking for. My funded account was already in 4% profit, and with this profit I think I've met the objective now. If you check out my other videos, you can see me having losses, or even days that I don't even trade, like day 8 and day 9. Because I don't cherry pick, I show everything, so you can see the reality of trading. So the price already has met my objective, and my prop firm objective is also met. Let's go to the dashboard. If you are new, go check out my previous videos and subscribe for more prop firm trading. Also, feel free to ask me any questions about the model, or if you want to join the Discord community, leave a comment. I answer all the comments.
So you've seen 9 of my trading days. Here is the dashboard of my funded challenge, 6 trading days, the profit and everything. It's very easy, very easy. Let me know if it was helpful and if you want to see more.